좋으신데.
설마 그 찌라시 똥 싸는 소리 하고 있다 진짜. 저는 진짜 거의 다 이룬 것 같아요. 꿈 같은 집까지 곰팡이 핀 집에서 썩어가게 냅둘걸. 내가 잘못했네.
내 새끼야, 내가 입양했어. 나와.
그 집 남편 도망갔다잖아.
예지 아버님 아직도 인기 많으실 텐데 좀 불안하지 않으세요?
안녕하세요. 초대해 주셔서 너무 감사해요.
두 분은 너무 좋아 보이시네요. 서로 도와야죠.
이런 데가 취향이었어? 그날부터 제 인생이 꼬여버렸어요. 차라리 불륜이면 좋았을 텐데.
Welcome back to Kdramas Decoded, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of your favorite K-drama. Episode 1 opens with a shocking scene. A man is lying motionless in the middle of a deserted road, badly injured and seemingly dead. The series gives no explanation for what happened, immediately creating a mystery before jumping back in time to show how everything led to this moment. Years earlier, life is far from easy for Kyung-hee and her family. During a heavy rainstorm, they struggle to stop water pouring through the roof of their tiny home. As if things are not difficult enough, their young daughter, Si-jae, suddenly develops a fever, forcing the family to rush her to the hospital. Their financial situation is clearly unstable, and the experience convinces Kyung-hee that she wants to build a much better future for her family. Determined to change their lives, Kyung-hee begins working as an influencer. She slowly builds an online following, and her growing popularity eventually allows her to launch her own interior design business. Her hard work pays off, and after several successful years, she becomes the CEO of her own company. As the family's finances improve, they continue moving into better homes until they eventually settle into an expensive neighborhood. Their new next-door neighbor is Soo-jeong, a wealthy dermatologist who comes from a chaebol family. Despite her wealth and status, Soo-jeong's personal life is far from perfect. Her husband has left her, and she is raising her rebellious daughter, Min-seo, on her own. Watching Kyung-hee's seemingly perfect family next door immediately fills her with jealousy and resentment. At first, Kyung-hee and her husband, Yi-hong, decide to ignore Soo-jeong's cold attitude. However, Kyung-hee soon realizes that Soo-jeong has an important connection that could benefit her business. She is close friends with a wealthy investor named Michelle, whose backing could take Kyung-hee's company to the next level. To get closer to Soo-jeong, Kyung-hee convinces Yi-hong to help revive her struggling dermatology clinic. Since Yi-hong is trying to establish himself in the film industry, he introduces several well-known actors and entertainment figures to the clinic. The publicity works, and business begins improving significantly. Grateful for their help, Soo-jeong invites the family over for dinner. During the meal, Kyung-hee carefully brings up Michelle, hoping Soo-jeong might arrange an introduction. Soo-jeong politely avoids making any promises, explaining that she feels uncomfortable mixing friendships with business even though she and Michelle are very close. The conversation soon takes an awkward turn. Soo-jeong casually comments on how close Yi-hong appears to be with fellow actress Jae-soo. The unexpected remark catches him completely off guard, causing him to drop his wine glass. As red wine spills over Kyung-hee's clothes, she leaves to clean herself up while Soo-jeong tends to the small cut on Yi-hong's finger caused by the broken glass. Following the dinner, the two families become much closer. Thanks to Soo-jeong's introduction, Kyung-hee and Yi-hong are finally able to meet Michelle and begin discussing a possible investment in Kyung-hee's growing company. As Kyung-hee's success continues, she purchases a second home in the countryside. Part of her motivation is not wanting to appear less successful than Soo-jeong. While exploring the property, she and Yi-hong discover a hidden underground storage bunker that the realtor never mentioned, leaving them surprised and curious about its purpose. Meanwhile, Soo-jeong becomes increasingly suspicious about Yi-hong's relationship with actress Jae-soo. Her concerns soon appear justified when entertainment gossip spreads online claiming that Jae-soo is having an affair with another actor. Before long, rumors begin identifying Yi-hong as the supposed man involved. The scandal quickly spirals out of control. Public opinion turns against Yi-hong, and the controversy ultimately ruins Kyung-hee's opportunity to secure Michelle's investment. Already stressed, She becomes even more suspicious after secretly checking Yi-hong's phone and discovering that he had invited Jaisu to dinner. When Kyung-hee confronts him, Yi-hong insists that everything has been misunderstood. He reminds her that she was the one who encouraged him to build connections within the entertainment industry, including getting closer to Jaisu for networking purposes. Despite his explanation, Kyung-hee struggles to ignore the growing amount of gossip and supposed evidence circulating online. Unable to trust him completely, she secretly places a tracker inside Yi-hong's wallet so she can monitor his movements. While doing so, she discovers a condom hidden inside. The discovery deeply unsettles her and makes the affair rumors seem far more believable. She even considers asking Soo-jeong whether she has noticed anything suspicious between Yi-hong and Jaisu, but ultimately decides to keep her concerns to herself. Elsewhere, Yi-hong begins worrying that another family member, Yi-jae, may have started dating someone. However, Kyung-hee is so consumed by the rumors surrounding her husband that she barely pays attention. Everything comes to a head on the day of the tragedy. Kyung-hee asks Yi-hong if he can come home early so the family can celebrate his first television commercial. Although he says he will try, he explains that his schedule is packed and cannot promise anything. Later that evening, Kyung-hee uses the tracker to locate him. Instead of finding him at work, the signal leads her to what appears to be an abandoned neighborhood. Convinced she is about to catch her husband in the middle of an affair, she secretly approaches the location. What she discovers is far worse than anything she imagined. Rather than finding Yi-hong with another woman, she sees him attempting to hide what appears to be a dead body. Horrified, she turns and runs. Yi-hong notices her and immediately chases after her through the deserted area. The episode closes with another shocking twist. News outlets reveal that the affair rumors involving Jaisu were completely fabricated as part of a publicity campaign for an upcoming drama. Her real co-star is actor Kang Tae-han, and the fake dating scandal was simply intended to promote the project. The public reacts angrily after learning the truth, criticizing the actors and production team for damaging innocent people's reputations and demanding a public apology from everyone involved. The episode ends with Kyung-hee's world completely shattered. What began as suspicions of infidelity has turned into a far darker mystery involving a dead body, leaving viewers desperate to discover what really happened.